Hey everybody, it's Koen from the Fellowship of Acoustics. It's Tuesday morning here in the Fellowship of Acoustics, so it's still quiet in the shop. And I want to show you something, because the Vault, ta-da-da, you've probably seen it on some of our videos, but I want to highlight some guitars for you today, because we've been collecting like squirrels and it's filled through the roof. So if you ever have dreamt of that dream guitar, right now is the choice, because we're taking in trades on them. So yeah, if you're looking for something special, stay tuned on the video and let's have a look at some of these beauties. I want to start at a new arrivals wall, because just what recently has arrived is already special. We have a beautiful Markland here, Swedish guitar maker. We built Martin style guitars, and this 45 style I want to highlight briefly with this beautiful Brazilian rosewood. And Brazilian rosewood is still the holy grail of tone woods. It's just perfectly in the middle. It's warm, it's sweet, and it's just perfectly balanced. Then the next one here, the last one, because we've got, this is the third one we had. So we had 3 OMs, 3 dreadnoughts, and this is the very last dread of our anniversary this year, so 25th anniversary. Torvite Adirondack spruce top, beautiful Cocobolo back and sides, and the tone of this one is amazing. And in the new arrivals last week, so I'm not going to highlight a lot about it. So if you want to know more about this guitar, go check out the new arrivals. It's this beautiful Banner J45 hog top, brilliant sounding all mahogany guitar. We've got a Steffen Stern here, another 335 from the 70s. And now we open up the door to the Galore. And I mean, like, how many guitars can we pack in this room? You cannot fit any more guitars in here without it being crumbs. You know, there are cases on the ground, the guitars here, and it's just, I don't know where to start. Very cool one in the corner there, the Platinum OM45 John Mayer in this beautiful burst finish. Not a lot of them are around anymore. They were a limited run for last year and they only produced it for 1 year. I'm not entirely sure, but somewhere between like 250 and 350 been made. If you know the exact answer, let me know. And then in this room, yeah, where to start? Well, maybe something cool to show you here. This 045, so you've maybe seen that we've just been to Martin a few weeks ago, and then you can make these custom projects. So we do it a lot of for customers, but also for ourselves. We try to make very special guitars, and occasionally we trade them back as well. And this is a 045 Madagascar 14 frets. So usually these small bodies are 12 frets, but this is your great companion on the couch. It's comfortable, super nice, super warm. Yeah, great sounding guitar. Alright, so we've got D28s in a lot of different decennia. So here we have 2 60s and 40s guitars. So this is 62, this is 47. We've got another 45 over there in the mirror. And like I just said, we take multiple trades on them right now. So if you want that dream guitar and you have like 3 guitars that you think, this is my moment, I'm going to make one beautiful guitar out of that, then go for it. The next one up in line, that's a really cool one. So there are only 4 prototypes made of this guitar. So this is the OM45 Deluxe Rogers. So it has the deluxe pickguard, beautiful Adirondack spruce top, Indian rosewood back and sides. And what's so cool is we know that there are 2 in the Martin factory and 2 have been sold in an auction house. These 2 both went to Europe. So when we listed this one, somebody else wrote us, hey, I've got that other one. So if you want to have 2 of these, might be an option as well. So that's really cool.
But there's only 2 existing outside of the Martin Museum, actually.
Yeah, 2 prototypes.
2 prototypes,
yeah.
And they're both in Europe. That's amazing.
Yeah. So usually these kind of guitars tend to end up in the US in a collection, and we are super happy that we got it in our collection, our Vault collection. So the next one up is the 12 string, the David Gilmour. I think in total 250 pieces were made, both 6 and 12 string. And initially when these were sold, they were sold on the spot, and the prices, how these went up, is just insane. I'm selling the batch for a customer of ours, so you can have the whole set if you want. Mahogany 3-piece back, yeah, it's a really, really cool 12 string and a really cool piece of history. Yeah, so we don't only do vintage and Gibson and the big brands, but we also do a lot of boutique brands, like this beautiful Kevin Ryan. So this is the Grand Abbey parlor. This is their smallest size. At the same time, it holds all these Kevin Ryan characteristics. So for instance, the Kevin Ryan flutes here and the engraved bracings. I'm not sure whether we can get that good on camera, but all the bracing patterns here are engraved, and what this does together is it gives you a feeling that you're listening to a hi-fi set for the first time. So you have the tweeters here, the subs here, and it gives such an interesting sound. I absolutely love it, but sometimes people play it and it's like, oh, I gotta get used to it. It's like listening to a hi-fi for the first time. There's always this, okay, this is different. Do I like it? Do I not like it? And usually after a little playing, you'll love it and you don't want to hear anything else anymore. Cocobolo back and sides, and take a look at the sapwood here. And what's so cool is that take a look at these small details, because it's actually 45 style. But the abalone is just so thin here along the edges. It's done with so much finesse. It looks fantastic. Besides boutique acoustic, we also do a lot of boutique electrics, you know, names like Collings and, for instance, this beautiful Nik Huber. So this is his 25th anniversary. It's a Dolphin. And take a look at the details here. It's a rosewood neck, beautiful flake mahogany body, flake maple top, and then also the knobs and the caps, the knobs and the rings, sorry. Also the knobs and the rings are made of Cocobolo. Everything is just matched together. The funny thing is, it's not even his 25th anniversary. It's this 30th anniversary this year, but they didn't have the chance to do it 5 years ago, so they're playing catch up. very limited, very cool. What's also interesting about this top is even though it looks perfectly book matched, it's a one-piece top. So that was some cool boutique stuff, but how the Fellowship one started was with 4 old Martins. And I think this one, this 46 D18, is the perfect example for that, because this 46 D18 comes from the private collection from Rudy. So Rudy, besides having a guitar store in the past, also collects some old guitars, and he has a big love for old D18s and old J50s. Wear and tear all the way, and this guitar is not in pristine condition. It's in pristine playing condition because we've checked it up and it plays perfectly, but it had some wear and tear over the year, and that makes it usually sounding better. So usually the ones that have had the most wear were played the most and were therefore the most resonant guitars. Staying in the 1940s, so we already had that 47 there, but we also got a bone. So this is a 1945 D28, and this one is in killer condition. It's been played, it sounds good, especially here you can see it that it was a strummer that played high up the neck. Up to 46 it still had the herringbone trim, and there it also lends the name the bone. So this is the bone. This is an original bone, Brazilian back and sides, just killer tone. And this is a guitar you just want to hear. So let's go to the demo. We don't only have Martins, we also have a lot of Gibsons in our collection. So we have a beautiful 1934 L5. We got a 1962 ES335. If you have the time, listen to the demo. That one is fantastic. Also some more acoustics here. We have another J45 46. What tells it? Still script logo, but not only a Gibson is good enough. So only a Gibson is good enough is up till 1945. Then 1946, that's the script logo. And after that, it's the more modern Gibson logo that we know today. And we got two J35s. And the J35 people, that's a guitar I want to talk a bit with you about, because everybody just keeps telling me it's the J45 but then the natural, and it's not. So the J45 is braced entirely different and therefore sounding a lot louder. So usually people love the Gibson sound but find it a bit too soft. If that's your experience with a vintage Gibson as well, then please try out the J45, because these beasts are loud. They are made to go, and they are fantastic on stage. They are fantastic in the studio, and I absolutely love them. So it's more than just a natural J45. All right, so we've got some more guitars here on the ground. What's in here? Ooh, nice authentic Madagascar. Always nice. Always nice. Yes. Just put it aside. So the authentic series, perfect replicates from the golden era Martins. And this is a 42. Edronic spruce top, torfied, Madagascar rosewood back and sides, something they don't do anymore. Only on very limited batches you still see Madagascar, but in general all the authentics now come with Guatemala, which is a great tone wood, but it sounds different. So if you're into Madagascar rosewood, which is seen as the closest to Brazilian, then this is a really cool guitar to check, because it's a dead new condition. The reason why this is all on the ground, because it doesn't fit the rack anymore. So we've got a lot in here as well. Let's see what we have. Oh, we've got, it's not Orion. And here's a little, you remember I just said Easter eggs? This is Silver Jubilee, 25th anniversary. So this is another 25th anniversary in a Silver Jubilee case. So this is a Nightingale. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest. It's like the Grand Auditorium in the middle. And this is the dream for every fingerpicker. Blue Sitka and this insane hand-selected set of Cocobolo.
Beautiful. That's like a painting.
It is a painting. You know, this is a guitar you just hang on the other side. You just put the back in front just to have it a conversation starter. And the sound is equally as fantastic. It's so defined, and it's, yeah, it's really good. It's really good. All right, as a Chet Atkins fan, I gotta show you this one. Ooh, take a look at that. 1960 G6120, beautiful figure top, and in pristine condition for age.
So sometimes these come with like a letter of heading on the back, right?
Yeah, sometimes they do.
This one
Yeah.
doesn't?
No, the regular 6120, the deep body, doesn't have that. Yeah. And then you think, is that it? No, there's more here. Wow, this is a cool one as well.
We have another door.
There is more. Yes. Oh, this one has just been, this is a cool one. This one was just repaired in our workshop. Yeah. Got a neck reset. Got all the cracks repaired because it was in quite rough shape when it arrived. Right now it's a very good playing guitar again. SJ200, 1956. Look at the figure on the neck. How intense that is. The cool thing about the J200 is everybody thinks it's a big, bulky guitar. It's a lot of sound, but it doesn't. It's braced in a way that it's almost like a natural compression. And that's why you hear these guitars on so many studio records. It's, as soon as you put it in front of a mic, it's right there where it should be. And sometimes it's a surprise for people, because when they see a guitar this big, they expect a very big sound. And it even can be somewhat disappointing. But once you play on it for 15 minutes, you start to understand, it's like, this is what they mean. And now I recognize the songs that I hear. Yeah, so many cool records have been played on the SJ200. Let's put this one back first. Let's go to one more guitar. Yeah, another really cool boutique guitar, which is somewhere between acoustic and electric. And if you're curious about any more details about the guitar, there is a Vault selection on our website. So you can find all the details, videos, information. Oh.
Is it the Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Did he cut away?
Yeah, and the arch back. We've got a silly goose on a loose, so let's find it. So the idea, is that we lock up all the guitars above a certain amount in the safe. So we also lock it up during nighttime. However, the Santa Cruz probably been taken upstairs to be tried out and not been put back in the case. So let's find it and bring it back. I hope it's upstairs. All right, so luckily she's back. So this is Santa Cruz FTC. It has a carved maple back and sides, a beautiful set of maple, and a flat top. Super cool, super interesting sound, because you get a sound somewhere between an arch top and a flat top. So you have the bass and the power from a flat top, but at the same time it holds a certain kind of woodiness and preciseness from an archtop. So especially for single modes, it's super good. Like I said, there are plenty of guitars here in this safe. If you've been looking for the dream guitar, then just hit us an email, show us what you've got, and I'm sure we can work out the rates. Alright, see you soon, bye bye, or just come to the store, it's always fun and games. Cheers, bye bye.